teeth. But yeah, I'm very excited to play this game because I've actually never played this game before, surprisingly enough. But yeah, if you look at me, I decided to match my outfit to the girls. I can't really see that today because it's cut off, but yeah, let's start. I think officially I have actually. Hey! Hey! I see an annoying girl coming towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air, but she's totally oblivious to any attention she would got to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but when in high school, she would oversleep and more frequently, and I would get tired of, but if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Oh, hi! Sounds like it's a new person. However, I just sigh and add on from crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
You overslept again! I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Very good. So, I have been made aware that, none of you could hear me. Please tell me you can hear me now. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, so let's just restart the game. I'm really bad at this. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Okay, you can hear me now. Let's redo that, shall we? That is embarrassing as fuck that I am. Oh, music is just loud. No, let's see how it's because I'm an idiot, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna catch up right over. Okay.
Hey!
I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl was Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just been so long that it just kind of works out because we've known each other. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and I don't in front of the crosswalk and let Sarah catch up to me.
You overslept again! But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
So you're like thinking about annoying me? That's mean, Alan.
Well, if people stare at you cracking weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have a need to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become become increasingly speckled with other students making the daily commute.
By the way, Alan, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
It's true. You told me you joined a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, while I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm bored you won't learn how to socialize or how many skills for college.
I feel called out. This is a personal attack on me, isn't it? Because I'm not in any clubs at my college. That's also, random fun fact, I actually happen to have a DOC story review. Very funny. Oh wait, I just realized you can't see some of the dialogue, can you? Let's fix that. Oh, that's me. Wrong whale. Okay, there we go. That should be better.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know?
Oh, to the person who sent me a warning, I actually do happen to know how this game goes. Like a lot of people, like a lot of kids in 2017, I was very much interested in this game. And so I know all the, like, plot twists, I just don't happen to know the full story of, like, how we got there, so... But thank you so much for the warning. I do appreciate that.
And I know you're happy now, but I had the thought of you becoming a mate in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Shots fired! God damn, y'all! Turn the fucking fire off!
You trust me, right? I'm gonna keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at your clubs if they'll make you happy. No promises, though.
Can you at least promise me to try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to help. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori must have finished the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late too on the club.
Well, I thought you might be some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Me?
First by Nola Club. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she probably did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. Considering something I read a while ago, I'm not... Like, I'm begging to start a club, so that'd be funny. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. This is so not a self-insult game, because I would be down for this club, genuinely, like... Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of took a club yesterday. I was going to get a new member. And let's keep mechanics and everything.
Certain promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have I let her alongside. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Let's go.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That should be the title. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the class I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Yeah? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori says nice things about you.
Seriously? You got a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Alan, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Always escape me the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is barely Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her. She gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly in my ear and then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, voice full of energy, and this is Yoi, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yori, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time dealing with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Alan. Damn, okay, back in heaven, I swear to God! Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, small, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having a smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Me too, Monica.
Come sit down, Alan. We made room for your table so you can sit next to me and Monica. I got the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, you got a little too excited.
Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to fill the table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yoi walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yoi opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats! This game is the best. I love this game now, but I genuinely did not remember that. This game's fantastic! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we used to make you. I should make this.
So cute.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Let's try and take one.
Sayori grabs them first, then Monica, I follow.
Delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Okay, you have to eat the bottom first and save the face for last, so that way it feels just a little bit of feel. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Oh, hey, new person! Hello!
Silly. Hello.
Silly! I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Oh, I know this was already gonna be like just death. Oh my god, we got 8 people. That's actually a new record. But thank you everybody who's here. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Got this summer before.
haven't anything.
I thought you technically did, so you already said.
Well, maybe. Not you, you know. Dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yoi returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whore tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, isn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No. I guess. Don't stop getting intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Silly, how are you doing today? You have to do fun, team crumpets. Get the fucking crumpets out, I feel. I cannot hear that word without hearing fucking Nicole Tompkins. That's on the other side of the sea. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri gently smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I got bullied into joining it by my anime childhood friend. But hey, at least there's a lot of anime in this club, so surely nothing can go horribly wrong. I was afraid of this question. Something told me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically attracted by Sayori. We were threatened by a puffball of a girl. I think that says a lot more about her than us, but... Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel proud at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a little bit debate club last year? Oh no, she's a debate bitch. This is terrible. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics and the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to pay off for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if that encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica has a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there weren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Lies and slander. This is not a self-insert game. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Oh, so it's just like being a VTuber that... She is a debate bitch. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different goals, all interested in the same goal. Yeah, last time we had 4 girls in a one room like this, and it ended in 3 of them dying. Hilariously enough, the perpetrator of the whole thing had red hair, so, God damn, Marina, what the fuck were you on? That Savannah just saw, like, Mars Revival and said, that's perfect, I'm gonna make that again. Am I the only one who likes Natsuko? You might be, I actually never understood the hype around her. Like, I always would see people playing her out, so I was just like, I do not like her. Like, I don't know, I just didn't get it. Especially because, like, when nobody else was trying to do the other 2 characters, I was like, well, that kind of sucks. Because that's all I was interested in, but nope. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. I bet she did. Maybe that's why they were so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Alan, what kind of things do you like to read? Fun fact, the name Alan, specifically also the spelling, does actually come from a book I like, so... This is a very funny thing I didn't plan about doing. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Husky's head slowly pokes up. It's like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yori's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yori? Well, let's see. Yori traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that write deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Now this is even funnier because, yeah, if you're my friend, you know exactly, I think, what Alan is a reference to. And it is, in fact, a surprisingly complex fantasy world, believe it or not. I'm not doing okay. Telling its story is such a fun world is really impressive. There goes on, really passionate about the reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. You know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can sort of literally take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read it before, but once, I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Hang on, maybe this won't do it. That might do it. Oh. And then the dumbass you forgot to return. Ugh, I hate horror. Why? Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes rolled over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind this club meeting. It looks like you're working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud!
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Now kiss? Serious sidles? That is not a word I've seen before. Siri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I am not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes.
Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that love of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. And that is why I write all types of self-indulgent shit that it's never gonna be posted. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot on my phone. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have that writing experience too, Yui? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yoi.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
Yo sit in silence for a moment.
Okay.
I have an idea for I'd post it, but it's not even done yet, dumbass. So, I can't. Let me think, I'm trying to think, what do I have? I have an oil rose fic that is a lot of violence. A lot of sex and violence. I have a Soul Eater AU, where Sin is like, or Tessa is like Krona, and Sin is Ragnarok. I just have stuff I'm just not gonna post because it's not good. Shocker, I write not good things. Natsuki and Yori look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yes, let's do it. Plus, now they have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Alan?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, hold on, there's still one problem.
Eh? What's that?
Now that back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. My brother in Christ, you ate a cupcake. That is a legally binding contract. Do you not understand that? I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. So would I. All four ghosts stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Alan...
You all... I'm defenseless against these goals. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I have to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Alan?
I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety rolling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Alan. Since we're here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room.
Should it be depart from the club room?
There should be a preposition in there, no? Depart the club room that seems wrong. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yoi, and of course, Monica. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, I am gonna save the game if I can. What do you mean I can't save the game?
Bitch, what?
Okay. So, I did do a poll recently, and unfortunately, because of the fact that I never told anybody how the poll worked, I accidentally kind of fucked myself over. So I cannot actually go for Sayori's route, so we're actually gonna go for Yori's route. So let's find out. Okay, let's start off with portraits. I think Oh, that's... Okay.
Shit!
Sensation, maybe? Engagement? I wanna go hopeless. Oh, okay. I keep just doing, Stop jumping up and down, you little shit. Oh, hey, that's me! Okay, I had to click on that. Bro, am I gonna... Oh my god. Graveyard! Mess with the graveyard! Let's go. I have to go with this one though. That is my goal, Melancholy Hill. We've got to go with that one. Eternity? Oh, okay guys. Sunset or Tragedy? Sunset for Sense of Paradise or Tragedy because I think that fits. Oh. Sunset or Tragedy? Totally not. Using this time period to Tragedy. So you need to watch Gaslit District. Okay, I'll just fucking... Okay, post it. I will just fucking stream Gaslight District into Discord then. Oh, everyone's in Tragedy. Okay. Oh, that was Sayori, okay.
Hi again, Alan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Oh, it's running away, leaving me. Like a dog with a tail tucked between your legs. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
I'm back in the fucking literature club again!
I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Alan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Yes it is! Yes it is! Yes it is! Yes it is! Oh my god, we have 9 people. Yeah, we got 9, that's insane. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayo told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come out and hang out or what. Come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki suddenly has a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Funny story yesterday, I was working out with my dad and a song came on. Because, yeah, we listen to music while working out. And I was trying to describe the opening of the song. I was trying to say Carnival and Carousel, and I legitimately just could not say it. Silly! It's over 9! Oh, actually no, it's back to 8. Oh, silly. Oh, silly, silly. Poet, she's going insane again. Bonk hole, please. Literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I mean, I think it kind of is, right? Like, if it's used to tell a story, then I'd say it, and it has words, I'd say it's literature. Does this mean fanfiction is literature? Yes, because Dante's Inferno. Checkmate.
Don't worry, guys. Alan always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
I never have fun.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Say wait, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Haha, my room's not that bad. And you- Oh! I was on fire once! Goal. Goal.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I think Sayori is just me. Like, I think Alan might be my friend and I'm Sayori. I do like bows. This is not good.
I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Alan can become good friends. She just gotta pick us out.
Y'all, she's gonna pimp us out, but like for friendship and not even sex. Sayori.
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, you even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it?
Never mind.
Sayori made it sound like a big deal. It's really not. Oh, what do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I love how poet saying new dick idea didn't get held back, but fic did. Poly relationship. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It make me happy no matter what. No dick. Fair enough. All of y'all's dicks, hand them over. You don't need them anymore. I'm gonna put them in a fucking cabinet. All your dicks are mine. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy.
No, my dick!
Oh, that's how you know the chat. It's just like... I'm not sorry. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Little Nightmares, The Lonely Ones. Nice. Thank you, Yori. Stop the balls. No, your balls are also gone. Hand them over. Your balls. They're mine. So y'all's dicks. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She put in a book she think I'll like just be despite me not reading much. That is cute though. That's cute as hell. Yori, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Ew. Yes, your balls! Hand them over, they're mine! Cock and balls. Oh my god. Hi! Hello, somebody walked in on this. That is, Yes, a ticket! Oh, look at the chat! Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to tears. Any waddle. Oh god. Yes, I'm putting them in a collection. Hello, V-Flower. It's so lovely to have a new person. Now, you may or may not have walked in on us talking about me stealing all my viewers' balls. And dicks, but it's nice to have you here. Dick and balls. Where was I? Oh, that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yori's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yori a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Does this mean I'm... No, it just means I stole your balls. That's it. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first 2 pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry? I was just spacing out. No. Nah, you're like a eunuch. You're a eunuch now. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. Philosophical discussion about dick and balls. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me. If I had a nickel for every time I managed to give all of like the guys, all of like my guy friends, testicular torsion trauma, I'd have 2 nickels. So this is funny as hell. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. I'm just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, like me. I'm not over this. I'm gonna have a fucking crisis. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. This bitch gave me a Frida McFadden book. This bitch gave me a Frida McFadden book! Silly, you looked away for a few seconds and I stole everybody's balls. It's a very engaging and relatable story. So that's so. What's it about anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with a long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And where her life is in danger, she tries to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. There's a joke I can make right now. Make it then. Come on, silly. Make the joke. Make it, silly. Make it. Say the joke. Say the joke, silly. Say it. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it's gonna be a nice story, so that dark tone came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Alan? Well, considering the last time Alan was a part of a dark story, he nearly got decapitated. Again. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy this kind of story, so don't worry. It was really for silly to easily to come back so she can just traumatize us all. I hope so. What does it say? The second I leave... Don't worry, silly, I would take yours. I would take everyone's dicks and put them in a cabinet and just leave them to rot. Yours are no exception. Everyone's dicks shall be taken equally. This is how I walk. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. I didn't say it was a good joke! It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy, that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be that the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Evelius? the cabin is finally. I sell all the stolen balls to Spiff, so that way he has more Spiff balls to have his viewers gamble with. I'm rambling on high. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings from my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
Friendly fire was turned on. And I hate it here.
Y'all, she's just me. She's just me. Is my fucking computer shit? Hang on, guys. My computer came unplugged, so I had to fix that. It was blinking so fast. But I like can I Dixon plus 10. I'm sure that my balls were gonna hit by an apple. Can I have my balls back? I need them. Okay, fine. You can have your balls back. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about writing. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Why are we talking about balls and dicks again? Oh, because somebody tried to say fic, F-I-C, but it came out dick, D-I-C, and the joke just was there for the taking. Like y'all's balls. It's a literature club after all. Oh, that's true. Why are you no longer cold? Go back to being cold for me, child. Please, look, I'm still gonna keep you there so I can play with you, but... Oh, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you're looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly drew the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's 100% here, right? You're donating your book. Everybody who no longer wants to have their dick, please, donate the balls to Spiff for Spiff balls. So it's for a worthy cause. I'll slip into the seat next to Yori. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Yori's Canadian, with how much she apologizes. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. Silly, once again, is the pinnacle of sanity, so, you know what? Hang on. While I'm here, I'm actually gonna try and do something. So hang on, please. Because I did this last night. Let's just have it be behind me. Nope, other way. Oh, you guys can't see that, can you? Let's put it down. Y'all still cannot see it. That is annoying as fuck, honestly. There we go. There we go. I just have a floating silly. I just have a floating silly now. She's gonna haunt us for the rest of our life, okay guys? Chippy
chippy choppa choppa.
I lost 90% of my brain cells. Hey, I mean, I would say consider subscribing to get your brain cells back, but in all honesty, now that you've lost them, they're gone. You now belong here. Might as well subscribe. I opened the book and saw the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular... Why you have that screen? Well, you see, I did the silly the other day. As in S-I-L-L-Y, not C-Y. S-I... Fucking hell. Spelling doesn't exist, does it? And crap, where the fuck did it go? Silly is stuck in the game. This is your fate for, I did this. So, boom. Now you guys are dumbasses, but like together. It's not a particular... Should I sew it back on? There. Yeah, so basically, for everyone who does not know, these are the PvPs are like two of my friends. So I had them into BTube Studio last night just to be funny with it, you know? Silly is the Gremlin PvP, and Poet is the Ball. Because Silly is at least like a sane person for us, like she at least at the very least she has the most brain cells necessary, so... It's not a particularly bad thing. Oh, you want your PvP on the screen? Okay, I'll take a screenshot. It's flower. But you have to promise to hang around, okay? You can't just show up and then never appear, never to be seen again. You have to actually show up a few times. JK, JK. Silly punch poet. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yori is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over, it looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just, Yori, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Yeah, this should look right. Oh, everybody wants to be a PvP on my... Okay, I'm screenshotting y'all's PvP so I can, like, add y'all. It's gonna be below your shit, but that's...
Y'all will not expect that.
Yeah, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. I can't do it right now because that would derail the stream even more so, but I will try and get it done after. And that way I can just, I can have... Oh. She then caught down a shot of the Earthquake Mega Mortal upon Poet. Poet bonk silly, she has too much power. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Wait, so he... Okay, yeah, that... Okay. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Ew. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, I'm correct. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. I'm stuck in DDoC and conquering the old world using evil dwarves who want to use daemons to charge their phones. Nice. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we'll huddle even closer together than ever before. It's actually kinda distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. The art is really pretty. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yori's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Bitch, I can read fast! I mean, this is not a self-insult game. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it of my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Maybe I'm just a sucker for, like, cheap romantic stuff, but this is really cute. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character in this book kinda reminds me of you a bit. You think so? How does she... Well, I guess she's a lot more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things she says and does, like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see your head, into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Alan, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. As embarrassing you think that's... Wait! I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you're subconscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant that it's kinda cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time for it too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close the top of my thumb. How? Isn't that elastic? Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Oh, did you prefer that I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after I pick up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first few chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I've left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Bitch, please, at least use like a tissue or something to keep the page. Good lord. Men. By the way, did you remember to read a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I couldn't do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that I was ready, why don't you find something to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori uses on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same. The one time I decided to call out the guys in my audience, it's for fucking closing books without using a bookmark. This is the content you guys get from me.
In the past.
What I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Considering the route I'm gonna go on, I think it's only fair to share it with Yuri. is it just want to read her poems in like her voice? So we're gonna go with Yoi. Although wait, can I save? God damn. Oh. That's how you save. I'm just an idiot. But I'm gonna do Yori. Yori seems the most experienced, so we should start with a goddamn call it double entendre. I can trust your opinion to be fair. Okay, whoever wants their balls back can get them by the end of the stream. I promise. As Yori reads the poem, why are you calling me stupid? As Yori reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say something out loud? Yori first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yori. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. I am but a mere fanfic writer. I'm currently... Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just... Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick it up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I've recognized in new writers is that they try to make the style very deliberate. In other words, they try to make their writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. The stammer is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning it by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or me, or even to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? I'm engaged in a battle, and if I auto-resolve, the game says I'll lose all of my Orc, Goblin, and Nobler labor. Should I do it? No. Do not lose all your allies? Whatever the hell it is you're doing, silly, don't do it. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Okay, genuinely, as a writer myself, I love her a lot. Guys, help. Okay, anime, what do you need? What do you need, anime? After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Shit, I can't read. Heck, I can't read cursive easily, that's the... we have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Wait, hang on. On my phone. I can read it on my phone. Hang on. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Not that bad, actually. I think it's quite good. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Alan. Really? I must have totally missed the points. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Wait, I thought it took us a while to read it. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell us a story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Helen. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? I have to go the childhood front route. I don't care that I fucked myself over with doing it. What is with you guys constantly getting comments out onto a review? God damn it.
This is a good poem, Alan. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. And that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really love the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
I'm back in the fucking club room again! Oh, hello, Flower, you're back.
Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Alan. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, it's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. But again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah? And I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that banner.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish her a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret that I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Considering I know I know where this game is going, this is fucking, if it wasn't... I want to be dead when I feel... Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Yes. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. Came out nice. Oh, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah, Sayori, that came out of nowhere.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Hi, Alan. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for this club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Alan. I'm all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of area I'll have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I am Monica in my poem. Why are we talking about Austria now? I mean, Takanashi Kira is Austrian, so that's a positive Austrian artist we can look at, I think. Great job, Alan. I was going, ooh, my head went right now. This bitch is like 18 and a fucking nerd. There's no way he writes good poems. I refuse to believe it. I can't even write a good poem, and I'm a writer by hobby. It's really metaphorical. Lies and slander on this guy. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go to something so deep. It's about as deep as a puddle I'm with. Why I'm slacking off the main character. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way I don't count on a of effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who uses simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness and a reference.
And a duckle?
Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Anyone here under 18? I don't think so, actually. I'm 19. And I think my friends are all close in age. Yeah, I don't think anyone here is under 18. Anna? Okay, I'm in the shadows, Anna. That's good. Don't worry about it so much. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. And that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Which Anna? Probably the web series Anna, because she has the happy sad motif as opposed to the meanie salesperson. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased with their own kinds of styles. But no, Anna, the web series by Georgie. Like Anna Dream Barbecue with Liz, or Anna, like with Lizzie Freeman and I'm not even singing. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try and tone down some of the jokes then, just to luckily I don't really do a lot of like lewd content, so no one needs to worry about that, but No more ball jokes. But I always help you find whatever suits you the most, so don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's just because I have to sound confident. There's been areas feel that way, you know? I hate the fact that she just fucking, is just, like, looking me in the eye. It's like, miss, tone away slightly. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh my god, can... Oh, stop spoiling the game! So, what do you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. I would put you on the screen, except I have to do it. Okay, listen, okay. Let me explain my process real fast while I save. I have to take a photo, email it to myself, and then download it, stick it in VTube Studios. I could do that, but it would take a hot second, okay? Why is 1G going evil? Vanilla is extremely tyrannical and evil. I want to be... Okay, fine, I would do this to appease you. Hang on. Let me fucking email this to myself real fast. I have two, so... Oh, it's gonna be squished as fuck, dude. This is, not what I expected to do today, so just, give me a second. It will eventually catch up. I'm trying to do it! Maybe after everybody's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening! Who should I show my poem to next? Okay, let me see. Has it gone through yet? It has, okay. I'm gonna fucking pause real fast so I can do this thing to make the two of y'all happy real fast. That sounds super mean, I'm sorry. Let me grab, I hope you guys can't see this. My computer is like trying to have a seizure, dude. There's more? Yes, there's 4 goals, you dummy. Like, I'm hoping this will pop up right. while I do this, how are all of you guys doing? I have already said what has been, what kind of pissed me off today, so I'm not gonna talk about it too much. But, okay, who is that? Which one is this? That is... Okay, there we go. So you can copy and paste. Copy. Close every fucking thing while I'm here because God fucking forbid I do anything sane. How am I suddenly... the fuck? My controller is gone. Okay, I'm gonna close all of this because... this is gonna take a hot second, so just, browse local files. I've said this before, and I will say it again. I am the most unprofessional YouTuber this side of the Mississippi. So... don't, rename. Okay, there we go. And then if I should be able to close this without it running by any sort of issues. Okay. Take away her ears. Okay. It is not appearing. So that sucks. I'm trying to get this done, but it's not really... it's not working. That's fun. What if I just close that and then... hang on. This is not what I intended to be doing today, honestly. This is just a lot of fun. Just does not want to appeal. Okay. I think it's because I didn't save it as a PNG. So instead, we're just not gonna... I will get it done eventually, I promise. But for the time being... and then this is my friend, by the way. I promise I will get this thing done. Just I promise I will try and do it, so I just can't do it now.
Alan, if you're not gonna take this clip seriously, then go home.
What?
Harsh. What? You expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all stood somewhere, right? You're still proud of the first poem you've ever wrote. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like... shouldn't it be... no, the bat is, my friend really liked it, so I bought it for her. Should it be you ever... no. No, yeah, that's correct. What is going on now? What? Oh, happy birthday! To, Flowy the flower. Flowy. Happy birthday! I hope you have a good one. Painful to think about? Fine. Oh, sorry. I get better anyway. I tell you what you improve, but you're better off just trying again. Damn, girl! Fair enough. Well, teach their own, I guess. Anyway,
Anyways, I guess I gotta show mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone manage to do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose.
Okay. I'm sorry if you flower. I will try and get this done, okay? It just, I wasn't expecting to do that today, so, but I will get it done for tomorrow, so. If you show up for tomorrow's Rule of Rose stream, I will absolutely have a PNG of your name on here, okay? I promise. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I just like to humor her with the last comments. I really don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they were just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monaco are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yori and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yori smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the paper to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How would that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did.
Oh god, I hate her! I know she has more going on than this, but god, I want to punch her into the sun. I'm not a fan of this. I do not like Tsundere that much, dude. Like, I hate this character so much. There's a reason I didn't want to play her out.
Sayori liked it, and Alan did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style.
no, please don't leave.
Please do not leave, Flower. It's always nice having new people in chat. Actually, just nice having people in chat, so please. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Alan liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you're so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yori.
Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous. Alan appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that control of yourself.
No. I was fooling myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything get too overly cute. Oh, damn. Shots fired.
Uh, is everyone okay? But you know.
Me in an argument. Pops in, make sure no one's dying. Pace!
Well, you know what? I wasn't the only.
Every time I think I could take a break from a goddamn cat fight, I realize I'm wrong. You know, there's one thing. There's a difference between this and Nicole, and the difference is I can read Nicole with a straight face. Y'all can't see me. Y'all can't see me, but I've just been guzzling water the whole time. Just like, get me out of here!
I wasn't the one who's.
Not funny, I managed to make a ball joke without laughing.
I wasn't the one whose boobs grew magically grew a size bigger as soon as Alan started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... That's wrong with you!
Fighting, guys?
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Ellen! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Did she really?
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem look convoluted for no reason? I mean, you should jump out at the reader, not force them to.
There's more to her than it seems. There's more to her than it seems. There's more to... I'm gonna punch her into the sun!
Help me explain that to her, Alan.
Wait! There's a reason I use so many deep, expressive words in a language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. Interested in that, right, Alan? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Who should I do, y'all? Like, on one hand, I get where Nazi's coming from, but I don't like it. I think the reader should occasionally have to walk to figure out what someone's meaning is. At the same time, I also don't exactly think we constantly need to use incredibly deep words to convey meaning when some that are maybe a little bit easier to understand are also right there. Despite that, Natsuki glares at me, giant opening what I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yori. Yori. But Yori's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting to make say. Oh, just Sayori bus. Everyone's fighting to make it. The baby is uncomfortable. Natsuki is absolutely in the wrong here. She's just as stupid. Like, I know there's more to her, but God, I don't like her. How could the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Alan? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into a conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up joke she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself?
That is easily why.
Exactly why nobody likes. Stop! just make everyone get along and be happy. Everyone's are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yori's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and this is what they're...
You know, everyone's out here shipping Natsuki and Yori, but no one's out here shipping Sayori and Natsuki. Just saying.
Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And Yori... Yori... Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands by. Oh my god, I love Monica, dude. Monica's watching all this shit go down like... I didn't plan this! Oh, it makes me see. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression, her face staring at nothing. So... this is why Sayori is the vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest,
I might come up as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself down with Chuck. No, Miss Thing was just dying as this went down. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Oh, Anime, you missed so much while you were gone. Boob argument. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything at all. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? Polycule? But like, kick Natsuki out? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I don't think Yuri's being a pick-me. I think she's just a bit self-conscious. I think Natsuki's annoying as fuck, dude. I see. If anything, Monica's the most pick-me there is. Taking care of her, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person who really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Why do we want to punch them? Yori and Natsuki started an argument with each other that's kind of stupid, so Sayori had to intervene because she is smart. Yuri was being a pick-me. I don't know. Pick-me is I don't know about that, dude. If only I could get the chance. If only! Ah! If only I could be reborn. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems?
it was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Alan, how about you? Yeah, I think the same. I'm never coming back here. I may have sold my soul for a cupcake, but I shut it out, so the contract's gone. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome.
In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poem everybody likes. With any luck, that means I can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Alan, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. She's so cute! Oh, she's so cute. In the fic I made, I had a V beam Sayori. Which I think it's kind of useless to tell why I did that. She's just a cutie, okay? It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Vanilla. May I beat the fuck out of Sayori? Hi. Sayori about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's not the first time I've seen them fight like this. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't... Oh, bye! Bye, Flower. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them at all. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Oh, okay. Bye then. Have a good day, Flower.
Phew. You know, Alan, it's nice that it gives me time with you in this club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
I was like, Sayori still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop now? I just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I've had Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an inner monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this! Let's make another... Let's go with melody. God damn it. God damn it. Graveyard. Portrait. Fluffy. 'Cause I am fluffy.
Yeah.
I have to click on that one every time. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Enter the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Alan.
The lack of commas between a word and the name is really just throwing me off. Sayori, see, is that there? Why? Why? For a game about a literature club, you'd think they'd make sure the grammar is correct. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
What is that all of a sudden?
No, do I still have all the dick and balls? I have a few left in mine. You can have yours back at the end of the stream when to go. No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Seriously? Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open, then she turns it upside down and lets contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you planned it too conveniently. Or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money, so I would have to lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, so there only leaves one option.
I give up. That made me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I don't know when she was listening then. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book.
Yuri. Tell Alan to let me borrow some money.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too open to my book.
I really like hearing you speak your mind, Joey.
Aww.
Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I anticipated that, and I had to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
The revolution might be told. I should not make that joke, actually. Last time I was involved in a revolution, it did not go well. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a lot of devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yeah, I have that devil that actually lives in my ribcage. She's really annoying. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to a club before she even adored me.
But you would have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes.
She's not wrong.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me a little bit more credit than that, Sayori. New person?
Listen, hello. I am a Hellenistie. New person, Doko, hello.
Nice to meet you.
Ow!
Now where something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles off the desk.
Ow! A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
It's this miracle? It's because of the restitution!
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth your reaction, though. Natsuki? It's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Please, just eat it. Get our room, you two. Hello, we have another new person. Hello, Gabriel. We have so many new people today. Thank you. Sayori rapidly tears the package open and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth.
Look at my tongue.
You're gonna do a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours actually looks good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Mario.
Can I have it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her.
Oh, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Sayori reaches up to nudge Sayori off. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down. That's so cute! Suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! You seriously just do that?
Raspberry Sayori chats away to say, this is so cute. You and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki clubs. That came out like Lele. I'm concerned. If I had a nickel for a Gable in this chat of 2 nickels. Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Oh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late.
I hope you guys won't order anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. He's so strong-willed.
A boyfriend? What are you talking about? Monica quizzically glanced at me. Never mind that. What had you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though.
You had about the bowing at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I was wondering if music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. It's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool.
I must look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Alan.
Monica smiles sweetly.
Aw.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love a chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose to leave at Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yori's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yori. The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was kind of just waiting for you.
Ah, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I... Should I?
Play this game a few different times so I go through all the routes? Or should I just get the one I get?
Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way towards the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from inside the shelf, a kind with a photo inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Oh, then I'll beat the game first and then see if I want to get... Because I feel like, again, I've seen Natsuki's route, I think, so I'm not too interested in doing that one, but... I also kind of just want to do Sayori's route, because she's such a cutie, I love her.
I'm gonna plug this into the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
When does the pen come in, I wonder? She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go?
Oh. Yeah. Where are you two off to?
Eh?
Well, just, Yuri's gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird this sounds to explain to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a interesting job, isn't it? That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Alan in club activities?
My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Let's go, Alan.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead up against the locker.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri?
Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I was expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Alan? How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Oh boy. The typical PTSD be kicking in. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always have them away. But you always eyes amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Oh. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do this? And you say? Yuri lifts her head. Ellen, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Alan, do you like your own tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. 200! Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Okay, Poet, I want you to know that the ice in your should I get some ice cream was covered up by the halt. So I legitimately feared you put J instead. J cream. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring some tea leaves. Regular vanilla ice cream.
Don't turn me into ice cream! No! No, macaco, I'm not ice cream.
To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood right now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Huh. That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Ellen. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Ellen, I have another request. So might if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's just a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over on my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always sounds trouble like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candy that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since I go with the tea. Will it now? Your hand eyes against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Do you think one of these days the bodies are just gonna like make them merge together, like in that movie, together? I can't see too well. Yuri's legs they're gonna fuse! They're gonna fuse together! Oh my god, I'm not gonna use I'm not getting the serrated knife. Poet can do it. Yuri's eyes close onto her shoulders and touching. When you say you added some J cream to the ice cream, do you mean that you took your J plush and like used a grater on her to get some of that glaze off? Poet. Because I know that thing looks like a glazed donut. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle. Poet. What the shit? Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure you don't accidentally touch your chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. What was I triggered again? You know, this is fantastic because I don't even need to be a LootTuber, I just have my chat doing it for me. She wears her intense reading expression and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish the reading. Yeah, let's go. The book just you can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the page. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll have the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. How I'm accidentally. Chad, am I romancing myself? I am romancing myself, I think. This is just me, but if I was an anime girl. Oh, wait! Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it up so I don't have. She holds it so that I don't have any Why can I not read? I swear I'm illiterate. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. People like watching this stream. Aww, he's a good kitty. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book, she simply holds her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop you. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Alan. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well... You were just hoping. That's something friends do, right? I mean... Not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. But... You don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation's gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Just like before Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Oh. Yuri drops back. It's time to share poems. Alan, you can help Yuri put the tea stuff away, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Oh. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri puts the teacups on the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. At the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Alan, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kinds of techniques with practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and get him more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I bet Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I opt for that patience to hold. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me. Cooper keeps pawing at you. Aww. I thought your audience is just cats. It just makes me really happy. I said you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah. I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught in the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconsciousness well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread and my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an ode. The moon increments its phase and reflects that with more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. The rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. Yeah, this one's not cute. If you know the plot twist, this is concerning actually. Don't know if this needs to be said, but the raccoon is not, in fact, a raccoon. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Alan? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own previous, I would probably hate myself. that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Alan. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Who should I show my poem to next?
Oh, I like this one, Alan. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel something, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. I'd say that's how it works, yeah. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thoughts?
Oh, you write something for me. That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You do think about yourself every once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean by that, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems? Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right?
Sayori is the kind of person to, when asked if there's a word between happy and smad, or sad, I might say smad.
What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Alan. I should write that down. You can read my poem now, okay?
Mel?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's this.
Oh, battles.
I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine are rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe.
Oh, it is bottles.
And then I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, pouring them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shadows against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful.
Well,
Never mind. I don't think too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. But you know, I was understanding my own feelings a little bit. Writing's like magic. You got.
Pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Series always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I don't know if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? I actually don't know how much. It's almost 5 o'clock. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna keep streaming, just because this is a long game, I think, and I am getting a little bit tired, not gonna lie, dude. So I might call it. If nothing picks up after this day, I'll probably have a break. So, hi again, Alan. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to show what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this is good. I feel like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yori's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. And when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes through that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much of it to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Romantic raccoon. Okay, in all honesty, I kind of want to point this out while I'm here. Monica using romantic is actually the best word to describe Joey's story style. Not in terms of romance how we think it. Romantic more like the actual period of time. Like, Wuthering Heights would be, I think, like a gothic romance. Like, it's romantic not because it's a love story, but because there's a lot of emotions present. That is typically what people mean when they say romantic, at least in contexts like this. It's not that the poem is actually full of romance, it's just there's a lot of emotions that are very present. So typically, like, I'm trying to think. What is like a... I guess Wuthering Heights is good enough. It's romantic. It's not a romance, but it's romantic. Romantic raccoons. Raccoon City has a word with you. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already has a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like that doesn't do that, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, creating wave forms. Squeaking, stretching, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a final on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. We kind of like to play with my space and the people. Choosing where and how to space walls can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really show makes me feel like I'm trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with a reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's guidance for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about rating? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. No save. I want to go to the main menu eventually to show you guys something. I waddle. I'm like hoping my water did not get on my touchpad.
Well, I can admit it's a little better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good. To think about it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden.
Well, I don't know. Honestly, how come I'm so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging by the dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to show you my poem. Yo. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross, and the world's bit off at spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I thought I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain a complicated issue with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant joke.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks about it doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something if you're afraid if people may find out and make fun of you, think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as it's not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
That's funny. I hear you read about something similar today.
Huh? Did you see Yori?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she's something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I judge her or something.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try to not be so mean to her.
She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff.
I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And you made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her own style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
That's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna go on for tomorrow, so look forward to it.
Oh, this is the famous character everybody went for. I think it's just because she's short and cute.
Okay, everyone. Well done to read each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Crisscross applesauce?
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do you have to do something for the festival? It's not like I can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of gaining new members.
And that's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We keep it simple, okay? I need much more than a few decorations. So Yuri has been working on posters, and I designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we actually are going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already.
What could be performing?
Performing? Oh, Monica?
Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come and recite poems too. So he's been all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
So Yuri, who's been coloring the poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already stop putting these posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you think it's stuff out of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There was no way I'm performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry.
But I still think we should give it our best.
The owner is responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on such a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself.
Penfuckle.
Finding new horizons and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask.
Yes, I do.
I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. is reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is all too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll set off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course! Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yori has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yori fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago she practically refused to do this. Why is she all of a sudden putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and tones and a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she is bewildered by even herself. It's up to me to say the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins in afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seats. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Saria hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Started to think of it like you were reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so come out of us that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If you were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Alan liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just a fair thing to do in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now who's next? Natsuki?
I'm gonna go for Alan. So I can compare with you guys anyway. Might as well let Alan lower Evan's standards a little before I...
This entire run is just...
When I die, I want Alan to lower me into my grave so he can let me down one last time. Natsuki.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection. What to read? Why are you punching Poet? I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. I need a drink, you guys. Anime poet, you are very lucky I am underage and cannot drink alcohol. Else I would be wasted. Okay, stop beating each other up. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm really not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. I just say see Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called...
Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting? Yeah, listen, I would have an energy drink if I could, but it would probably stop my heart.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she recites, the poem's sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style and it looks surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not let me do that again.
Well... See, at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier.
I got whatever praise I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. But yeah, well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you'll have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you put in hard stuff for the club. It makes me really happy. No problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write a poem for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
Can't wait!
I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get there. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you guys getting home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. I made such a deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Alan. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I welcome with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was missing out.
Oh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh? Oh, hey, a new person, hello!
What would she do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Sayori, you really think I'll ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Alan. You think about me too much sometimes. You know, so wish you wanted it, so.
So I've already made up my mind. I really can't pick you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating on something that's never going to happen? The conversation shows off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sarah to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what happened in that time? So hey guys, look at this game so far. I definitely did not realize how much there was, like talking wise, but I've been enjoying it so far. It's fun, yeah. Yo, why did somebody just post like fucking West Sanskrit in the chat?
Oh man. That's what you again.
Don't worry, I just walked into. Are you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
Must have a lot of determination. Students club and I'm picking up piano. Anyways, hello, it's nice to see you, even if I don't quite know off the top of my head what language that is. Thank you for hopping in. Well, not determination, but I guess passion? Remember, you think it's a bot? It's not Sanskrit. Fuck, I'm dumb. Remember that this club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of us. And I'm super happy you are willing to help out for the festival too. Can I ask anyone to translate this? No, but if you're actually a human, thank you for stopping. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday? Okay, you're not a bot. Well, hello again. Thank you for just being here. If you can't type in English, that's fine. Just, I hope you like the vibes.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival. That's a whole day of school. You get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Siri all of a sudden.
Monica, do they should have fried squid?
Squid? That's a very specific thing to look forward to. Besides, I don't quite think Callie should die.
Oh, come on. Oh, you saying you don't like squid? You of all people.
I didn't say I don't like it.
Besides, what do you mean by all you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in the translation. Huh? Never mind.
Let's just focus on our argument for now, okay?
Fine. The actions aren't as fun as yours or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. You're Sayori anyway.
Oh, very well.
Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori? I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Aw.
Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright, if you say so. I will be close to Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has started to disperse with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Alan, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I didn't into her too much, but she seems so downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Alan. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. Oh, it's just random sense. Alright, thank you, post-it. She always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of... You can't even say... Okay, look, the person of interest just sounds so much better than, like, wanted or suspect, you know what I mean? Like if I was... The cops showed up and they're like, you're a person of interest, I'd be like, oh, really? Me? Thank you. That's a meme I saw. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Alan. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? I shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Alan. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as a cheerful? Because it's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. They vanished because I never disappeared. I'm sorry, why do I know anyway? I didn't really jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice quiet so I can't hear her from now. I sigh and sit down. I know Sayori told me to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm willing to let this weigh me down so much? I feel like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. I also feel like I'm being watched. Once in the room, someone knows Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no idea how to approach her myself, but now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one window next to her own. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I am actually getting really tired and I'm fading fast. So I'm gonna turn to the main menu. And I am going to just yeah. I am very tired by now, so um yeah, I think I'm gonna just probably chill and get all this stuff off me. As in like all of this color, cause yeah, you can see that I color swapped it to fit. But tomorrow I will be doing Rule of Rose, and then Saturday I will be beginning Haunting Ground. So I am very excited for that because I have been interested in playing those games for a long time now. So yeah, I might do a Discord call for one or both of those just because Rule of Rose does not have a ton of voice acting. So but yeah, I've had fun today. It's been nice playing a new game. The roses have rules. They really do, yeah. You gotta obey the rules or else, they're gonna eat you apart. And the fuck? Okay, yep. It's just to give out, okay. Because I've been going for almost 3 hours. I'm very excited and tired. This is gonna just there we go. Boy, I'm. And if any of you know how Rule of Rose goes, please do not spoil that for people. Because that is a game that has some really good plot twists. So I'm very excited because I love them a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna just bye. I had a lot of fun with all of you guys. Every new person who appeared, even if you're still not watching, thank you just for showing up. I hope you had a good watch. Bye bye.